In this video, I'm going to be talking about Delray Beach, Florida's unique real estate market and going to share 9 reasons why it's not going to slow down. Delray Beach, Florida was once named the most fun small town in all the U.S. And it's a 3-time winner of the All-American City Award. It's the only city in Florida to ever earn that distinction, and only 17 cities in the United States have ever won it 3 times. So what does this have to do with the unique real estate market here? Everything. But before we do that, if this is your first time on my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time a new video drops. Today we're going to be talking about the 9 reasons why Delray Beach real estate is not going to slow down. And we're going to start with number 9. Number 9 is the vibrant downtown in Delray Beach. You see, Delray Beach prides itself on building a certain ecosystem, a community that's not only good for us living here, but good for everybody. And as I showed you in this video up here, take a look, the art situation in Delray Beach is happening. I mean, we have over a dozen galleries you can cruise through with really, really fine art. There's also the Arts Warehouse, which is an incubator and an exhibitor, a place where you can go and take a look at all sorts of art activities. They also participate every first Friday of the month. They support the Art Walk, which happens throughout town, where you can take a look at all these galleries and places. There's also the Art Garage, which is where you can find live entertainment all throughout the year. They bring in all sorts of jazz and blues and a lot of different cool musicians to play in town. Basically, people from all around the world converge on Delray Beach for a lot of the art activity. It's nuts. It's bonkers. And then you have things like our parades. We have the St. Patty's Day Parade, which is an all-day, well, all-weekend event. There's also the 4th of July Parade, where we also do fireworks from the barge off of the beach. There's also the Christmas Parade and the 100-foot Christmas tree that brings people from all over southern Florida. There's events that shut down our Pride and Joy Atlantic Avenue. Events like Savor the Ave, where they get all these restaurants lined up for a one long dinner table. It's unbelievable. Then you have things like the tennis tournament. We have the pro tennis tournament at the 8,000-seat stadium. Also hold celebrity tennis tournaments where thousands, we're talking tens and tens of thousands of people from all over the United States come here for these events. Bottom line is, this does make a huge difference to our real estate market. Why? Well, because people come here for touristic or other activities, end up staying here long weekends or even longer. And they will even pick up the phone and call and say, John, I just spent one of the most fabulous times in my life here in Delray Beach, and I'd like to take a look at your condos or homes. So these tourists ultimately become home buyers. Number 8 is our beach accessibility. Yes, that plays a huge part of why our real estate is so unique. You see, Delray Beach is uniquely situated off of the I-95, which is the major thoroughfare that takes you from Miami to all the way up the state. Basically, you just exit and go east, and you go directly to the beach where A1A is. And at that point, A1A is not lined with all these high rises like, Miami Beach and Pompano and Hollywood and all these other high congestion areas are. You see, our A1A, where the public beach is 1.25 miles long. So it's a beach that's part of the neighborhood. You do have a couple of hotels, you have a couple of restaurants, but most of the restaurant activity is on Atlantic Avenue. It plays a very important part of our real estate activity because people can see the gorgeous luxury homes that line Atlantic Beach, or Delray Beach, right up by Atlantic Avenue. And then there's the condos. There's probably 5 high-rise, 10, 12-story high-rises. They're a little bit set off, but people get a glimpse of this, and the first thing they say is, after we get a sunburn, I think I might want to go take a look at a couple of condos. Number 7 is tourism and job creation. So on tourism aspect, Delray Beach has seen more hotels in the last 5 years than it ever has. In the last 5 years, we've seen the Hyatt Place open. We have the Opal Resort, which is a new renovation from the Marriott Resort. That's a stunning hotel. We also have Marriott Courtyard on Federal Highway. We have the beautiful Ray that opened up in 2021, which is in the heart of Pineapple Grove. There's also Aloft, on Federal Highway, and as we speak right now in early 2022, the Hampton Inn should be opening probably towards the end of this year. So why are all these hotels popping up? Because tourism is strong, and with strong tourism becomes job growth. Delray Beach population right now is about 75,000, and it's growing by about 7% each year. There's about 40,000 jobs in the city currently, and a majority of those jobs, about 65% of our job creation, are from entrepreneurs. So Delray Beach is a very entrepreneurial community. What does that mean? That means there's a lot of younger people here, which is creating more job, which is creating more tourism, which is creating an overall just a swell of activity here. So how does that play into our real estate market? A lot. A lot of millennials are moving here. Job growth is happening here, and there's clearly, from the city standpoint, this place is not slowing down, and that is great for the real estate market. Number 6 is Delray Beach's location. That's right. In real estate, we always talk about what? Location, location, location. Well, as far as the city goes, our location is probably the best situated location of any small city you can imagine. First of all, who are our neighbors? To the south, we have small brands like Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Pompano Beach, Miami. Those are all to the south, anywhere from 2 minutes to 45 minutes south. Our neighbors to the north are Boynton Beach, Palm Beach, West Palm Beach. Then there's Jupiter, a golf capital. So we got huge brands to the north. We have huge brands to the south. And then there's little us, the small town that was the most fun rated and the 3-time, All-American City Award right here in little village by the sea, Delray Beach. Well, what does that do for our real estate? It does everything. You can move to a place like Delray where the population is a lot lower than these other massive cities that have hundreds, if not 1 million people in them. You can commute. The commute time from us to, for instance, the Fort Lauderdale International Airport is only 25 minutes, maybe 30 max. Miami International Airport, 50 minutes, maybe 60 minutes max. And Palm Beach International Airport to the north, 15 minutes. So we are sandwiched like a big, juicy, nasty, fun sandwich in between all these big brand places, which is going to, guess what? We're going to get people converging from the north, converging from the south, and they're going to end up in Delray Beach, and it's going to help us expand and grow. And that is one huge, huge, unique reason why Delray Beach real estate is not going to slow down. Number 5 is Lake Ida. If you've never heard of Lake Ida, I'm not surprised. A lot of people have never heard of Lake Ida. But Lake Ida is in the heart of Delray Beach. It's a residential area that over the last few years has grown up from $500,000 homes and on up. Well, today the entry point into Lake Ida is $1 million and up. This place is becoming like the place to be seen. I know firsthand there's a lot of technology people from Silicon Valley moving here. It's really, really a hot spot. But if you've never heard about it, maybe Lake Ida is not like one of the 9 reasons. There might be like a bonus reason. But for us locals on Lake Ida, you can go fishing, you can boat, you can jet ski, you can paddleboard, you can fish. Did I say fish? I probably said fish, didn't I? Probably too many times. But it allows us locals something new and something different to do besides the beach stuff and the sports stuff. It's really an outdoor recreation area right in the heart of Delray. Lake Ida certainly is a local spot for us locals that help support our real estate market. Number 4 are Delray Beach restaurants. And I'm not talking about just the number of them, but I'm talking about how many of those are unbelievable good restaurants. I've done another video that you can see up here about Delray Beach, downtown Delray Beach, where I talk about the number of restaurants. That was back in second or third quarter of 2021. But today there's approximately 45 restaurants on just Atlantic Avenue alone. That's about a 7-block stretch from Swinton Avenue all the way out to A1A where the beach is that has just restaurant after restaurant and restaurant. But if you get away from that, you have Pineapple Grove, which is fast becoming a hot spot for restaurants. I believe I've counted 18 restaurants there. And then if you go just around the side streets of Delray Beach, all off of Atlantic Avenue, there's at least another 16 to 18 restaurants that are popping up. They're popping up all the time. And we're talking about young, entrepreneurial, visionary restaurant people that are creating masterpieces. So that's what Delray Beach is known for. So the reason why that plays into a part of our unique real estate is because people are coming here for the food. People from Miami, people from Palm Beach, people from all over are coming for the food. And when they see that, the first thing they say is, wow, this place is hot. I need to buy some real estate here. And they do. Number 3 is our parking. Not only just parking, but affordability and availability. You see, the thing is a lot of these big cities like Miami and South Beach and Palm Beach, where massive amounts of people have gone for the last, 2 or 3 or 4 decades. Parking is A, hard to find, B, very expensive, and C, where is it? Delray Beach is different. Delray Beach, for an average parking spot on Atlantic or some of the side streets, you're looking at just anywhere between $3 to $4 an hour. In some of the high-rise areas and the parking structures, you might pay upwards of $7.50 per hour. But that's not bad compared to some of these other cities where the rates are 10, 12, 15 bucks an hour. And the thing is Delray Beach, if you're a local like me, and if you wanted to learn the local secrets, you got to call me at the number I sent down below. Because if you go to some of these other big cities where the real estate is priced higher and it's a hard place to get in and out and the congestion drives you crazy and the traffic is just ridiculous, Delray Beach offers affordable parking, and that draws people in here because they think, wonder how long this is going to last. Might have to look at the real estate. If you've waited this long for number 2, it might be the biggest one. We're talking commercial development. We're talking development up and down Federal Highway. We're talking about development on Atlantic Avenue, where you have grocers, names like Publix or Sprouts Market might come in. On Federal Highway, they're rezoning that area for more commercial use, more condo, more residential use. That's going to add more and more people to the real estate market here. Then you also have things that we've done with the hotels. I've told you about all the hotels. Well, guess what? Now we have projects like Atlantic Crossing, which is right on Atlantic Avenue. It started building that back in 2018. They're not even halfway through. That's going to be several hundred apartments, going to be about 90 luxury condos. There's going to be a bank. There's going to be restaurants, all sorts of new activity, and they're not even done yet. So over the next couple of years, 2023, 24, 25, that project alone is going to be huge in creating job growth. Then you have the Sunday Village right at the heart of our city at the crossing of Swinton Avenue and Atlantic Avenue, which is going to be more mixed use, more restaurants, more office space. That's going to be one of the crown jewels in the city. All this means one thing. More people are coming to the city, more job growth, more population growth, a lot more money, and more investors, because people are keeping their eye on this place. Where's the next hot spot for them to get yield on their money? Delray Beach has a formula that is drawing more and more investors to this place, which is only going to do one thing: secure the future of our real estate. And the number one reason why Delray Beach real estate is not going to slow down, it's because it has a buzz about it. I can't explain it, but when people jump in my car and I show them around different areas throughout Palm Beach County, they all want to gravitate toward Delray Beach. Why? Because it's like the thing. They realize that this decade, Delray Beach is rising up and it's becoming a place where people want to live. They don't want to live on the border that's kind of down toward Boca, or they don't want to live in different areas. They want to be close to the action. All the other things I talked about today, they want to be a part of this scene. They want to be part of this growth. They want to see, they want to taste, they want to smell this place. They want to work, live, and play. And you can do all that, whether you're retired, whether you're 20 years out of college. Entrepreneurial spirit is here. There's just a certain buzz, and that buzz is something that's going to emanate and help Delray Beach and the real estate market in the future. It's just something that is, and you got to go with it. So if any of these 9 reasons why today hit a beat with you, if it struck an chord with you, if it made you think, man, I got to pick up the phone and call John, well, go ahead. My number is below. Text me, call me, send me an email. I don't care how do you get a hold of me. If you want to get together, coffee is free on me. We'll just get together and chat. But here's the thing. If you are someone coming to Delray Beach for the first time and you're thinking about relocating here, down below I'm going to give you a link to my free relocation guide. I spent hours and hours and hours putting this together. It talks about the best high schools and schools to attend. It talks about all the city things you're going to need to do. It gives you a whole bunch of information that you can get that will help you come from whether it's California or New York or Chicago. My relocation guide is something that's going to be very useful for you. I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you now understand why Delray Beach is situated with our real estate market to last and have sustainability. And I hope you become part of our community. Give me a call. We'll see you next time.